We have to be careful not to bash difference out of people as they progress, particularly for leadership and communication roles. And my entire career, people have worried about my gravitas. And what they mean by that is I don't look like a 50-year-old bloke in a suit. And that's, when we think about leaders and the way they communicate, my reverence, the way I dress, the way I look, the way I speak is very, very different to leadership that we're used to seeing. And it was very well-meant advice, and it was very helpful to think through how I present myself in different circumstances and so on. But I've kind of tried to doggedly hold on to a little bit of what makes me different. But that's been tough sometimes, right? Performance reviews where people have been like, blah, and I've had to go, if that's actually genuinely a thing that's a problem, let's talk about it. But are you sure it is? Are you sure it's not just that it's just different? But
yeah,
I think
I'd class you as pioneering a new gravitas, if I'm honest. In appearance, Emma, we did our research, and the earliest footage we find of you on the internet, you're remarkably unchanged because that was some time ago. So yeah, you are certainly, you don't present as a 50-year-old bloke in a suit. That's very true.
No.
But I think there is, as I say, I think there yourself, I can think of other people in our industry who are kind of pioneering a new way of doing this, a new way of learning that respect, which looks new and fresh, but it works, right?
And a lot of my board of 50-year-old blokes in suits, I've always worked with them. I found them to be supportive, and it is a model of leadership, right? That with what we're saying is, in our diverse sector, you need lots of different kinds of leadership, lots of different kinds of voices, and it's very tempting as people progress in their careers to fit them into the box you need them to be in as a business. And I think the challenge for our industry is, yes, they're going to have to do this role in this bit of the system, but should they have to look, speak, be a certain way to do that role? Can we allow them the space to do it in a way that's more meaningful for them or different? And certainly, can that difference be something we value in their progression, not try and flatten?
Squash, yeah.
Yeah.